Wagwan, Wagwan. How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode, Responsible Degenerate podcast from Brownsville, never ran, never will. I'm your host, Robbie. That's my co-host, formerly known as Upper East Side Mel, now known as Southern Hospitality Mel. How you feeling, my brother?
Good, man. I'm good. I'm happy,
Uh,
live, breathing. We straight, man. Happy to be here.
Happy.
Can't
And we
complain.
black, man. And we
And we
black.
black. You
No,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Another
like
day.
black is beautiful, you heard?
Yes,
Uh,
indeed.
Make sure y'all follow our socials. We'll be at the bottom of this video. Show love, keep subscribing, interacting, keep showing love. We do this for y'all.
hmm
We had a Sunday today. A good day of sports, man. I mean, it was a good slate. It was from the beginning, it looked like it's going to be a tremendous slate, a bunch of close games, but a lot of these games was, a couple blowouts. But it don't matter. We still here no matter what. Even though we didn't cover this game, Mel, you might not watch the game. I'm not sure if it was on TV. Iowa State, they lost 5 in a row.
Yeah, I seen that. And I seen that, and they played the clip of Odie Crooks talk about, "Oh, we don't want to win in January. The time you want to win is in March." I was like, that was literally the worst thing. That I mean, I know in this instant, in that moment, she didn't expect none of this to happen, but it's just crazy how it ended up happening. They got blown out. It's bad.
Out by Georgia.
It's yeah. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, I ain't watching Iowa State in a little minute, but
Yeah, I might have to tap back into that. See what's going on.
I got to see what
see
what's going on. But because they trying to look up, they losing, and they getting beat by an unranked team. So like they just
it's nasty. It's nasty.
Yeah, man. But I mean, if they keep going the way they're going, they're gonna be unranked soon. They gotta keep playing
Real fast. Yeah, that nosedive is getting deeper and deeper.
They had 19, and that was when they lost three straight. So now they lost 2 more. So now, who knows where they're gonna be at next week? But we'll see, man. We'll see, man. First game of the day. Our first game. We're gonna do LSU. LSU defeats Oklahoma. 91-72. LSU moves to 17-2. LSU was led by Knox, 13 points. Come on, like Jada Rashad went crazy today, 21 points. Michaela Williams struggled today, 1 for 8, 10 points. But this shows you how deep this team is when they could beat a ranked opponent by double digits without their best player having a great game. Floor J, bounce back game, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Off the bench, Koval, 9.7 rebounds, and for Wiley, 12 points. And for Oklahoma, Chavez didn't shoot the ball well at all. That LSU defense, it's ramping up. It's ramping up, and you see it. You saw it today. Chavez, 11 points. She shot 3 for 14. Reagan Beers also did not have a great game as well. She also was in some early foul trouble that led to kind of like losing that momentum that she had when the game started. So, but she didn't play. Well, I mean, from a stat point, if you a box score watcher, you like double 10-11, but she didn't play well. I was the point guard name. I keep V. Yeah, V. I'm just gonna call her V.
Verhulst.
Yeah, Verhulst. 21 points. The bench, Brooklyn Stewart, 9 points. I love the name, by the way. I love that name, Brooklyn. I love that name, Brooklyn Stewart. I love that name. But Mel, your take from this game?
Yeah, I mean, my take is, LSU showed up and showed out. I want to definitely listen, man. Shout out to Floor J, Big Foe. You know what I'm saying? Like she really stepped up, and she had an extra bop in her step today. A little crossover, jump shot, step back, threes, getting to the paint. It was beautiful to just see her, play comfortable, play free, and get in motion. I just feel like early on, like how we mentioned, Reagan Biz did get in the foul trouble, but I just felt like out the gate, you could just tell like LSU's offensive power was too much for Oklahoma. And this is probably LSU's best offensive game in a little while. And this, like I said, Michaela Williams didn't even play well. She shot 1 for 8, and they scored 91 points. So imagine when they have a game with it. Malaysia's clicking. Floor J, Michaela, Jada Rashad that played well. Like imagine when they all come together and play well, they're gonna be putting up 100 plus. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what I saw was just a team offensively that's just gifted. They just kind of ran Oklahoma out of the gym a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma definitely played a good game. They definitely got a lot of great production. I feel like Reagan Beers definitely foul trouble definitely hurt her because she's definitely a presence down low who could kind of change shots, and just her presence alone kind of makes you think twice. But I just feel like LSU got out to a real comfortable start and they didn't look back. I mean, even if you look at the assist numbers, like LSU was moving the ball. They had 15 assists. Well, no, Oklahoma had more assists than LSU, but I mean, the fact that they scored 91 points only on 15 assists is just like
Mm-hmm.
when they consistently find that chemistry and get in the flow, this team is going to be scary. You know what I'm saying? It's just really a matter of consistency. But I definitely want to shout out Peyton. She was on one. I mean, she came out guns blazing. 5 for 11 from three. She was definitely trying to put the team on her back and do what she can. And they definitely got a lot of production from a lot of players. But I just feel like ultimately you could just tell LSU is just a different monster offensively, and they
Yeah.
was just clicking. And at the end of the day, it just shows you like you can play your best offensively, and it's still not going to be enough to match LSU when they balling out the way they balling out. Malaysia Fuwali, it was great seeing her play well. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Malaysia Fuwali fan. Well, she had 12 points, 3 for 10, but just seeing her be aggressive and trying to attack, I feel like that's something that's imperative because we don't need LSU they don't need hesitant Malaysia. They need Malaysia that's going to play aggressive and go after it. And she tried and things like that. It's just a matter of knocking down her shots. But I felt like the story of tonight for LSU was definitely Big Fall and Jada Rashard. Like how I mentioned before, I'm a huge fan of her. Like it's just something about her game. She seems so poised. That mid-range
Rashard?
shot is money.
Yeah.
Rashard, yeah, that mid-range is
Yeah.
money. She seems like she's in control. Like whenever you need a bucket, she could go get that. And she built like that. She competitive too. I'm telling y'all, tap into Jada Richard. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I just felt like Oklahoma didn't have enough offensively. They didn't play bad. It's just they just ran into a team that was better offensively. They did lose on the boards. LSU continues to, do a better job on the boards. Obviously, Kim Mulkey, is getting into them about, hitting the glass. And yeah, I mean, overall, it's crazy. Like I said, Oklahoma had 24 assists compared to 15 assists with LSU. Is just, at the end of the day, the game name of the game is to put the ball in the basket, score more points than your
Mm-hmm.
opponent. And LSU just had too much firepower.
Yeah, man. They got to the line 33 times. That's why they ain't got no assists like that.
Yeah.
They got to the line 33 times compared to 12.
Mhm.
That's when you're being aggressive. I'm not gonna lie, LSU, when I look at like the whole SEC, as a whole, from an offensive standpoint, I believe they have the best offensive capabilities out of everybody in that conference. They're very explosive, man. Like we've seen them. Like I believe, like you said, they had 91 today, and Michaela Williams didn't play good. Well, she played well from not from a scoring standpoint. From a scoring standpoint, she didn't shoot the ball well, and they still put up 91 because they was very aggressive. And today was the first game in a while that I seen Floor J actually put on versus a ranked opponent. Like we see what she does against the unranked opponent, unranked teams, but it's the teams that are ranked that where she was struggling at in the last couple games. We seen her score 0 and or whatever, But today she was very aggressive and great game today. Jada Rashard, she's
One of
that
them
lady is
ones.
nice.
She got it.
That lady is very good.
She
Very
got
good,
it.
very good, man. Like watching today I was like, I sat back, I'm like I know we give LSU a lot of flack for who they play, they schedule, and etc. But I'm like this team could really, other than UConn, I'm like, to me, as far as other than UConn, I think LSU, I mean, and maybe SC, LSU really has a chance because I think offensively they are just too good. Like
LSU. Yeah.
yeah,
LSU.
they just too good. Like
Yeah.
I think only UConn can, from an offensive standpoint, only UConn can match them. Like a team that could go out there and get 100. UConn, I think, is the only team that could get 100 in that SEC conference. But once again, like I said, unless you play defensively, is where they're shining, rebounding as well. There's plus 10 a night. In SEC play, I believe there's plus 5 in every game. Well, the average is plus 5. Today there was plus 10. Got to the free throw line, less turnovers, more free throws, more aggressive. You're gonna win. And then when Reagan Bears coming in, I'm like, Reagan Bears, I'm like, she might be a handful today because she's a big body and she when it comes to low post, she got it down there.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let's see how LSU reacts to her, how they defend her. But the best thing they did was attack her. Because you attack her, foul trouble. Now, most of the second quarter, she's not playing. She came in like the end of the second quarter because I think Stewart had gotten foul trouble, but she missed the whole first, well, not both of the first half. So now, if your best player not out there, you at a disadvantage, Yeah. And Chavez, now we could just focus on you, keying on you, stop you, and see what happens. You get a 19-point victory, and they play very well, man. LSU, man. Like I said, man, like we give them a lot of flack, man. But in all reality, this team is like, or I think, like offensively, this team is like head of the whole SEC. It's just defensively. Are they gonna lock in for 40 minutes? Are they gonna rebound 40 minutes? Keep turnovers low 40 minutes. If they do that, put that together, they're gonna be a hell of a team to take out come March, man. Great. So shout out to LSU. They beat Oklahoma, big foe. Tennessee, Alabama. Before we even get into that, I just want to say prayers to Janiyah Barker. She did go down. She was grabbing like her neck or maybe like upper back. I don't know like what it was. But she was down for a low minute, and like she was crying or something. So hopefully she's all good there. She's all well. Tennessee defeats Alabama 70-59. Led by Janiyah Barker 10 points. Coop has 16 points. Maya 13 points. Spearman 12 points off the bench. Latham 12 points. And for Alabama, pretty much it was just basically Timmons. Timmons had 22 points. Weathers had 11. For the most part, everybody else was just okay. No, they didn't shoot the ball well at all. 36%. They shot 28 threes. I don't know what's that. That's a lot of threes, man. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of threes. Like I never seen Tennessee. But Tennessee plays up. They play very
up tempo. Yeah.
Up tempo, erratic. So I expect them to shoot 20-some threes. Alabama, I'm not sure if they average that or not. I don't know their average, but that's a lot of goddamn threes, man. But Mel, your take on this game?
Yeah, my take is, I feel like overall it was one of those games where Tennessee came out the gate and, I'm watching the game and I'm like, damn, Tennessee, they're gonna come out of the gate looking like what they were showing out. Just like ill-advised shots. I think besides like a floater early on, everything was a three. And I'm just like, is anybody gonna attack the basket? I think Janiyah Barker, obviously, did what she did. I think she made like an and one early in that quarter, things like that. Like how we mentioned, wishing her a speed of recovery because I would definitely looked scary and things like that. But first quarter, it was hard for Tennessee to even, just get a good look. But it can't. It was because they wasn't going to the basket. They were just settling for outside shots. And as we know, shooting a jump shot is easy. It takes work to be like, okay, I'm going to put my head down and get to the basket. And, they were just taking a lot of threes. And, while they was doing that, Alabama was converting, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like overall, Alabama did a really good job in the beginning to kind of neutralize them. But, I think, I forgot, let me see, what is the, I think, yeah, Tennessee had started out I think they started off shooting really bad and then they ended up turning it on and they kind of flipped the script. So I definitely do want to give Tennessee some credit for being able to withstand that drought that they had and kind of turn things on. And then after that, second quarter, Tennessee definitely just kind of started to create separation. I will say Alabama, Jessica Timmons, she got that jump shot is pure. That jump shot is money. Butter, like hand in the face, it don't matter. Like she definitely was the reason that game was even close because outside of her and Carly Weathers, who leads the team in rebounds, she has 7 rebounds tonight. They didn't really get much. But I got to give credit to Tennessee. After that first quarter, they really stepped up on the defensive end and the offensive end, and then Tennessee started to get some open looks. They was 8 for 20 from 3. Zay Spearman was able to be active in the paint. She didn't hit any threes, but she was doing what she needed to do, getting to the line and being assertive. Talaja Cooper is one of my sleeper players. I feel like she got Talia Coop, yeah, she's one of them ones. It's just a matter of taking the right shots. Like I feel like she's one of those other players where like sometimes she could settle for the three too much, but she's a big guard. She's finesse. She knows how to move with pace, and she's special. So I feel like overall, once she learns that consistency, she's going to be really good. But she led the team in scoring today, 16 points. Like how we mentioned off the bench, Elisa Latham definitely came in and gave him some good minutes. And then, yeah, second half, it was a battle, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I just feel like Tennessee did a really good job of neutralizing Alabama and just keeping the focus on Jessica because nobody else is really able to do much. And once she kind of started missing and things like that, it was like, okay, nobody else is really doing anything. Now all Tennessee had to do was just convert and get them threes and continue to be aggressive. So what I saw is a Tennessee team who I feel like they have potential to be a great offensive team. I think they average like 81 points per game. It's just a matter of the shot selection. Once they're able to really understand what that shot selection is, Tennessee could be really good, but we just haven't seen that as of yet consistently.
Yeah, like they play. I love the pace they play at. I love me an up tempo game. I love the pace. I love getting up, attacking the basket, getting good shots, threes. I love all that, but it's just a matter of it's just erratic. Like it's just like all right, Mel shot a three, now it's my turn. I'm gonna shoot a three. Then Robin Mel shot a three, now it's my turn. Like they gotta just take better shots. But like I said, I love the tempo. Keep that tempo. Like I wish every team could adapt this kind of tempo. Like you gotta play like them, just play at a faster tempo to where it's better offensive opportunities, But Alabama came out strong. And then they came out strong. They was up. I think they was up at the first couple minutes. They was up by like 13, 13-3, whatever it was. Yeah. And then Tennessee finished the quarter strong. And then even after Barker went down, I think they was up by maybe like 3 or something like that, whatever it was. And they went on a run. They like a 9-0 run, and then just kind of like just pushed ahead. And then from there, they didn't look back. From there, But yeah, I hope she all right. Did they say like what happened to her? Like I didn't hear much after it was I watched that game with the LSU game. I was just like left and right, like trying to get everything.
Yeah, I didn't hear what happened. I just saw her on the floor and I was like, it doesn't look good. And it was definitely scary to see. But I haven't heard anything yet. I'll probably just, check and read some more just to make sure I got it right. But yeah, I said praise up for Janiyah Barker, yeah, man.
I'm about to look right now. We here, right? Let's get it all. Let's get it live. So they talking about. Kim Caldwell says some. Let's see what she said. She says no update. And she don't know exactly what the injury was. So
yeah, it's like a weird
we don't know yet. I guess we'll find out maybe later on today, tomorrow. Yeah. Just hope it's nothing severe. Hopefully it's something like nothing severe. Come ball,
She's a baller. She's a hooper, man. I'm telling you, like I said, once Janiyah Barker, the shot selection knows what shots to take. Like she's a problem to guard, and I feel like she's very versatile. Like she had, like I said before, she went 10 points, 11 boards, so she was definitely doing what she needed to do, and things like that. So she's definitely an asset when she's on the court. So.
Definitely a first round pick too in the upcoming draft for sure.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Oh, damn. This game, man, we can just breeze through this game because I'm not gonna lie, this game had me out of it after the. I'm talking about South Carolina. South Carolina beats Coppin State 98-48. Yeah. South Carolina was led by Joyce Edwards, 26 points. She shot 12 for 16. Got to the line 4 times. Ocote, keep saying Ocote, 8 points, 12 rebounds. She didn't shoot well at all, 3 for 10. Taniyah Latson, 15 points. Tessa Johnson, 17 points. Raven Johnson, 3 points, 4 assists. She wasn't really aggressive tonight. But the game was out of hand by halftime, so she didn't have to really do much. The freshman, Alicia, She from France, right? She's from France, right?
Oh yeah,
France. Yeah. So she this is her second game, 13 minutes, 8 points. Where's my girl? Make her, man. She only had 2 points tonight, 6 rebounds, man.
That shot she did make was good.
Yeah, man. But I need more. Yeah, I need more, man. In a game like this where it's a blowout, where you're gonna get minutes, I need more. I need her because she's so talented, man. I just need to see more from her, man. If a Coppin State, Morris 20 points, McBride 12 points. Other than that, Burris has 6. Pretty much not much. Then they scored 48 points. So like, and between Morris and McBride, that's 32. So between the other 12 players, 16 points. So but Mel, I'm let you do your thing. You know, what you thought about this game, man?
Yeah, well, first I just want to give some love to Coppin for making it competitive in that first quarter. Because I mean, I want to, like I said, shout out to Kalia Morris. She was balling, hitting threes, getting to it. Like, she was the only one that was really kind of just like being assertive, being aggressive, and actually being able to put the ball in the hoop. And just looking at the start of the game, like I think it was like 8-7, like at a certain point, and it was just like South Carolina. Tessa Johnson must have a thing where she just has like the tendency of making the first shot of the game. She hit a three, got active, and then it just seemed like South Carolina kind of just struggled. Where, like, I think they got a violation on the inbound. They tried to throw it to Ucla on the post and went out of bounds. They called like a 3-second call in the paint. It was just like, which led to like open threes for Kalia Morris. And it's just like, South Carolina, we just got to clean things up better than that. But, like I said, in terms of this game, at the end of the day, South Carolina was just too much. I loved how aggressive Tessa Johnson was. She was on one tonight. That jump shot was muddy. Nia Latson did her thing. Joyce Edwards, of course, a monster, 26 points. She was just too big for any of those bigs in Coppin State. Like, every time she got the ball in the paint on the post, I just saw women falling down on the floor. It was just like, yo, she's too big, she's too strong,
too big,
she's too physical. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she also had 5 steals, 4 turnovers. She definitely just has to be a bit more disciplined, especially when she's like running the break or trying to like lead the fast break. There's times where like she'll just like fumble the ball or make the wrong pass. But as she gets more comfortable playmaking and bringing the ball up, I'm sure that'll be something that she'll get better at. But yeah, I mean, weirdly enough, like Coppin actually beat South Carolina on the boards by 1, which is a bit peculiar to see. But I mean, listen, Coppin was they did the best they could. First quarter they definitely battled, but then after that it got pretty bad. Definitely want to show love to Alicia Tornabez, because when she came in, she definitely was effective. She had 8 points, and it's not easy just coming in straight out the gate playing for a team like South Carolina and just being able to like produce. Even though it's a team like Coppin, it was still good to see her put the ball in the rim. So I'm excited to continue to see her growth and as she gets comfortable and things like that. But yeah, South Carolina was just too much for Coppin, and at the end of the day, they handle business. But I will say South Carolina still has a lot of things to clean up before I can consider them, or we even put them like in that Final Four. They still have areas where they have to improve, and it's becoming more glaring against teams like this. It's just like in the beginning of that game, Coppin should have knew off rip, yo, it's done. It's 22-14. That's too close. And just the way the turnovers and the shot selection, sometimes it's just like South Carolina. What's up? Like an inbound violation? I know Dawn Sterling was probably losing her mind. Like, come on, we better than that. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford that. You can't afford that violation against UConn, because that possession might cost you the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying be perfect, but you just have to be smarter. You know what I'm saying? So they handle business. They did what they need to do. We just thinking about long term, because we know South Carolina is better. This is about the long term. When they play the teams like the LSUs and they run into Texas again, and maybe UCLA, you're going to have to play way better than they're playing. But they did what they needed to do against Coppin. Show love, show respect. We'll see how they continue to progress.
And they play LSU next month. I think it's next month. Or next month. I think it is.
That's gonna be a game.
That's gonna be
spicy.
You already know it's gonna be. It's gonna be. I think it's in South. I think it's in South Carolina. I gotta check, but that's gonna be one of them.
I hope so. I might pull up. Because by the time I'll be down south by then. I might pull up.
So pull up to play the schedule for that one. But before we get up this game, I seen a lot of people saying, tonight last night she's not averaging whatever she was averaging last year in Florida State. So a lot of people saying she's gotten worse. Dawn Staley made her worse. Blah blah blah. I'm here to tell y'all, she's Dawn Staley did not make her worse. Just because she's not averaging 26 or 28, whatever she averaged in Florida State, that don't mean she's getting worse. At the next level, like I always say, like even with Liv McGill, at the next level, who knows what team she's going to go to? her role might not be to come in and score 28. Her role might be to come in and play defense on the best guard and score like 15, whatever it is. Like, so you have to learn, she has to learn to play multiple roles. That's how you stick around in the W. That's how you stick around. Unless you like Asia, where, but you have to learn to play multiple roles. Yes, you have to, because if you do, now either to stick around, because now I bet, being that we got tonight last thing, we know she could do that. We know we can use her hair. We can use her hair. You're serviceable. So now you stick around. That's how you have these 15 years, or however long you want to play, 15 years, 10 years, whatever, how long you want to play. That's how you stick around. Because we know in the W, like I said before last episode, they cut people left and right. Left and right.
No hesitation.
No, none at all.
On in an instant.
None at all. And then, like, they're cutting players that, like, might have been top scorers in college. But it's like, okay, you're a top scorer, okay, but we also have this player. She's a top scorer. So, like, why we need you? Why we need you for? We already got XYZ. So, like, what are you doing? Like, we don't need you. You know, we seen, I'm not sure, what's she's like the second lead scorer, I think, in, like, college basketball history, or third, whatever it was, Fair, Daisha Fair.
Daisha
I
Fair.
think she got drafted by, I think the Aces or whatever it was. One of the best scorers, one of the best scorers in the world.
She played for Syracuse, I think.
Yeah. One of the best scorers in the world. What happened? Cut.
Crazy.
Kennedy Carter, one of the best scorers. Cut. Yeah. Zaya Cook, one of got buckets at South Carolina. No, like, she's going from team to team. Odyssey Sims, another one that's a great scorer. Great scorer.
30 last year. She had 30 last year. At 30.
Great scorer. Team to team. But you have to learn how to play multiple roles to where I can keep you. You gotta learn how to play defense. You gotta know how to make the extra pass. You gotta know how to read the game. Scoring as well. Shooting, all that. Take the right shots. You got to do all that, you know. So she's learning how to do that, and she's in a good position at South Carolina, and it's only gonna make her better. Yes, her numbers is going down for you to watch, you people that watch box scores. Yes, her numbers are going down, but her impact is going up. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna see at the next level. You're gonna see whatever team she go to. Like, don't forget, don't forget. Like, that scoring is still there. So, like, if she gotta do it, she could do it very well, very, very, very well. So. That's something for y'all to. This damn light, bro. Something for y'all to think about, you know. Like, stop.
You don't go from averaging 25. You don't go from averaging 25 to forgetting how to hoop. Like, Taniyah Latson knows how to put the ball in the hoop. She's just playing with better players, so you got to sacrifice. Got Joyce Edwards out here wilding. You got to know how to share the ball. Come on, now, y'all know better than that. Taniyah Latson is.
Let's say she could draft it to like a let's say, for example, Liberty or Aces. You think she gonna? We don't need 27 a game. We got Asia, we got Jackie, we got Stewie. Nah. Bring something else. You bring we like that. You can stick with us.
Playmaking, rebound, something.
Exactly, man. But you know, people nowadays, they just watch box scores. They don't really watch the game nowadays. You know, they just watch the highlights and then like, oh yeah, she's not scoring 28, so she's getting worse. Nah, man, she's not. She's not getting worse, man.
Yo, we gotta be more smart.
She's not. But you know, people, they society, like, man. You know, man. You know how to go, Mel. Maryland. UCLA defeats Maryland by 30, 97-67. UCLA is led by Lauren Betts, 11 points, 5 rebounds. Like a Walker, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Nepkins, 16 points, 4 threes. Hawkes, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Kiki had 8 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Sienna Betts, okay, getting 9.6 rebounds. She's finding her footing, you know, to where like she has to become consistent, you know, because like she has good games where she's doing this, and then next game kind of falls consistent, and she'll be fine. And Dugali, 12 points. And for Maryland, Alucci. Okanawa, 25 points. And say that name. with a P. Puffin
Sailor Puffinbarger.
Puffenbarger. All right, boom. There you go. 15 points. But pretty much, it was basically Oluchi, and I mean, she got a lot of her points. And when there's a blowout, she was kind of like, like just like she didn't quit. She was going hard even when it was down 30-20. She was still going hard. Still getting baskets, man. But pretty much, it wasn't really much. I thought it'd be a closer game, but it seemed like UCLA is like hitting that. It's like now gearing up, because we're gonna soon be late in the season soon, and they're like gearing up to becoming a contender. Well, they're getting up to become, to become their final form in March. They've been playing very well lately. Maryland, I think highly of Maryland, and to them to come out here and beat them by 30, that's like kind of a statement game, kind of a statement game.
Yeah.
Lauren Betts, I mean, she was good. She couple baskets in the low post. Like she was doing her thing, but like it wasn't. I mean, it was more like a Walker and Hawkes and Neekins. And that's crazy that they might have they got a possible. It's like getting me tight, man. Or like they got a possible maybe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, might have four. Hold on, is she a singer? She?
Oh,
Yes, Neepkins. Yeah, she's a singer, right? Yeah, she's a singer. 1, 2. Yeah, might have 4 players in the league next year. Possibly 4 first round picks. Possibly. We know Lauren going first round. They got Kiki going first round. So I think Hawkes. I love Hawkes' game.
yeah.
They got her. I saw her in a mock draft. Her going first round, and then Neekins. I saw her in a lot of mock drafts also going first round. So to have 4 first round picks, you better be dominating. And yeah, this game they dominated. 97-67. Mel, your take on this game? Give me what you got, Mel.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was super impressed by what I saw from UCLA, mainly just because if you just look at the production from everybody, like how we mentioned, Lauren Betts didn't like had an average game, you know what I'm saying? But when you just look at the threats that UCLA has, Lega Walker, you have Gianna Knepkins who can shoot the lights out. Lord have mercy. I mean, that shot is money. And Jaquez, we got to talk about her because she's definitely improved
I like
drastically
Hawkes,
from
man.
last season. Last season, I do not remember her putting the ball on the floor as much as she is now. Like she's able to create off the dribble. She's fast. She's quick. She reminds me kind of like Sonia Citron a little bit with the way that she moves and like with the step backs and the threes. Like she's definitely improved her game and is definitely helping UCLA because they have threats from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And they can shoot that basketball. UCLA shot 13 for 23 from the field. That's 57%. It's going to be hard to beat this team when they're shooting that well. You know what I'm saying? And basically everybody that touched the court scored except for Christina Karamounzi, who came in for 1 minute. But other than that, everybody scored. This is probably the most well balanced game I've seen from UCLA in a while. Kiki Rice was 4 for 9 and 6 assists. She was more distributing and things like that. But I mean, UCLA, just to see how consistent they played with hitting shots, getting to the rim, being aggressive. Like they played good for all 4 quarters. There was no let up. There was no let up. Like this wasn't like they had a bad quarter and they was turning the ball over. Things didn't look good. They started fresh from start to finish, and I just feel like it just overwhelmed Maryland. And I will say I am disappointed in Maryland because I thought this game would be way closer. And at the end of the day, they tried, but I just feel like UCLA was just too hot tonight. You know what I'm saying? Oluchu did what she could. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 for 4. She got to the rim. She got to the free throw line. She was being assertive. Addie Mack had a few good moments. She just wasn't able to hit the 3 ball. And yeah, Sayla Pofenbarger definitely, got to the rim, but they didn't shoot well from 3. They shot 6 for 23, and I feel like that really hurt them because if you're playing a team that's hitting threes at that clip, you got to combat that with threes as well. If you're getting twos, at the end of the day, that math isn't adding up. And so I just feel like overall Maryland just couldn't sustain, the offensive prowess from UCLA, and they got destroyed on the boards.
The
I mean,
rebounds,
46 to 24, and like how we said, no rebounds,
no
no
random.
championships. You know what I'm saying? And only 13 assists.
With the assists,
They was able to keep the turnovers down, but they just got dominated in so many other areas where you could just tell right away that UCLA was just too much for them. So Maryland did what they could, but shout out to UCLA. I'm a USC fan, so fight on. And I know I'm not even supposed to be, like I'm not even supposed to be showing love, but we show love where credit is due. But UCLA put on tonight, and if they're able to shoot the basketball like that, if Knepkes and Jaquez and if they could ball out and shoot the way that they have, they're gonna be scary. You know what I'm saying? So watch out for UCLA.
Yeah, that's a tough team, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta just man, it's just dumb. Like they be having me scratching my head sometimes, and sometimes I'll be like, yo, this is a championship team. Then I'm like, are they?
Nah.
Yeah, I'm like, are they really like? But it was one of them. Like I said, I hold Maryland in high regard, and today they just took them out. 30 ball. Our girl Garzon, she ain't do much today. 2 for 11, 2 for 8 for 3.
She was trying to be assertive, it just wasn't falling.
Yeah, this is one of them games where Maryland, you just go to the locker room, you ball it up. On to the next. Yeah, on to the next, man. That's all you got to do, man. Yeah, man. But that concludes this episode. We working, man. Yo, I was looking. I'm like, damn, like I keep forgetting, like we in conference play. So now, so the next couple days, next week, we got some great ass games, man. I think I know we got like South Carolina, Oklahoma. I saw like Notre Dame and UConn, Texas, and somebody. I forgot who Texas play. They play somebody that's good. Whoever it is, man. But it's a lot of great games coming up, man. So let me know. You let us know. Let us know when you what you could do, and we gonna work, man. We here, man. We here for y'all, man.
We here for the people, man. Yeah, it's fun. Like I said, fun doing this. This never feels like work. This is our passion. So it's just something that we look forward to doing. Jump at every chance we could get. You know what I'm saying? So we got y'all.
Yeah. We do this in the party, in the Xbox party. We just hit record and recording ourselves. That's it. That's all we basically doing. So, like we argue the same way in the party all the time, man. So it's the same thing, man. But we just we're not arguing. Like we just just breaking it down, giving y'all what we seen, what we like, et cetera, for y'all that love the game like us, or just trying to get into the game, because now like in the last couple of years the game has been going the right way, blowing up. So now we getting more fans that don't really know who people are, and et cetera, So we just here for y'all, But like, subscribe, and share. Keep showing love. Like I said, our socials are in the beginning of the video, at the bottom of the video. Give us a like, a follow, a share, all that good stuff. Tell a friend, And we see y'all in a couple of days. And also happy Martin Luther King Day.
Happy MLK Day. Yes, absolutely.
It's tomorrow, but this video dropping today at 10, but it's still, when you watch it tomorrow, so tomorrow, But all right, Mel, we out of here like that. We out of here, Mel.
We out. Love.